Hey everyone, NAINESH KOTAK here. I'd like to speak with you about the new Canada Disability Benefit Act. It's an act that passed through Parliament this summer. It's well-intentioned and quite frankly, it's a long time coming. It's designed to help those who are disabled and who are in poverty. And the reality is, statistics show that 23% of Canadians who are disabled are in fact in poverty. So this act was necessary, and I congratulate all those who were involved to have it passed. However, there are some loopholes in this legislation that would benefit private insurance companies to the expense of the disabled person and the taxpayer. You see, Section 9 of the Act provides that there should be no offset, deduction, or reduction to the benefit by any Act of Parliament. Well, this just means that you wouldn't deduct this benefit if you're getting another disability benefit, another federal disability benefit. So when this bill, before it became an act, was Bill C-22, went to the Senate, alarm bells began to ring. And many disability groups made submissions to the Senate to say, look, well, we know that private insurers, the way the act is worded, could still deduct the benefit. Let me give you that example. So let's say you're receiving long or short-term disability benefits. Right now, most policies allow insurance companies to deduct what you're getting for Canada Pension Plan disability benefits. But they also say in their policies and a disability benefit from any other act, a federal act of Parliament. This was brought to the attention of the Senate when the bill went there for approval. The Senate agreed, and the Senate sent it back to the House of Commons with specific amendments, one of which was that there should be no deduction, reduction, or clawback by way of private insurance or a similar trust instrument. Unfortunately, there was a real rush. Fortunately, in one context, there was a rush to have this act passed, and it was done very quickly once it came back to the House. Unfortunately, the House of Commons decided that we're not going to put in this amendment that the Senate thought should be there, and then the Senate had really deliberated very clearly about it and a lengthy period of time about this amendment, but it was not approved by the House of Commons on the basis that they felt there could be a constitutional challenge, meaning that can the federal government legislate private insurance? Now, they've done this before. In my opinion, the federal government can legislate how a benefit is spent and what could be deducted. They've done this before, but unfortunately, what we're left with is a loophole. We're left with a loophole where disability insurers could, in fact, deduct the Canada Disability Benefit the same way they did for Canada Pension Plan benefits. Now, there is an organization which most disability insurers belong to, the Canadian Life and Health Insurers Association. Their comments are not binding on disability insurers, but it's more of a voluntary, they look to them for guidance. They made submissions to the House of Commons, to the committee, and also a letter to the Senate where they said, well, look, we don't think we'll claw back if it's a social benefit and not considered to be income. The problem with that argument is that the way most disability insurance policies are worded now is they can deduct it, the benefit, regardless of whether the Canada Disability Benefit is a social benefit or income. So hence their position that they're taking or what they're putting out to the public may not be quite accurate, unfortunately, and it may result in individual insurance companies making their own decisions to deduct, offset the benefit when a premium has been paid for a specific amount of money. So what can we do? Obviously now, we're aware of it. This act has passed. There's no regulations yet. The act has about maybe 2.5 pages, 2 pages. A lot more needs to be done. The benefit amount needs to be defined. The regulations need to be there. The appeal process needs to be fleshed out as well. So the things that you can do, I think, talk to your MPs if possible and say, look, why can't insurance companies commit right now? Why can't they commit that they're not going to deduct, offset, clawback, or reduce this benefit? Because we understand the intent of this act is that this is a minimum amount that should be over and above anything else the disabled person is getting, or it defeats its whole purpose. So that's my message to you today. I know maybe it's a little bit technical, and I apologize for that. It's just, when we're dealing with legislation, unfortunately, there are obvious technical terms. But I hope everybody's doing well. And if you have any questions about this act, or if you have any disability-related questions, any denials that you need assistance with, please feel free to contact us, kotaklaw.com. Our website is full of useful information. We have an ebook about disability benefits as well that you can download from our website. Thank you so much.